forgot to make movies. I don't mind if you don't mind if I make a movie, do you?
Right ahead, dude.
So we're actually in the middle of turn. Actually, we're in his shooting phase in turn 2. We're taking 2,000 points versus Chaos Space Marines playing Terminator Heavy. Let's see. First turn, my loot is pot broke. So here we are at the bottom of, or the middle of turn 2. He assaulted the battle wagon and blew it up. But with the command bastion, I gave my Art Boys Feel No Pain, so I only lost 3, and they're still fearless. And that's where we're at. Moving on to turn 2. Let's see if I make my reserve roll on my truck. Hope not. Yes, he stays out. That's what I wanted. Okay, now we're on the bottom of turn 2. Art Boys assaulted the Berserkers, wiped them out, lost 4 in each turn. Cans are tied up to the Terminators. And these guys kind of shuffled around. The looters took out a few Terminators from shooting. And that's where we're at. So this last reserve roll, they come in. So okay, so we're at the bottom of turn.
That was 3.
That was 3? Okay. So I didn't roll my reserve for my truck.
It's your turn now. That was my turn 3.
I thought you went first. So this is the middle of turn 3. Okay, middle of turn 3. Those guys wiped out the... Okay, so we're at the bottom of 3. Wow, that's a lot of dice rolling we've been doing. So only the bottom of turn 3. The Knob Squad assaulted and wiped out the Berserkers. Mostly was from the Combi Scorches. Both these boys units assaulted the Sorcerer's Terminator unit. I killed 5, made them run away. The can is still holding up the other squad. Now my guys are going to die horribly from this squad, but that's fine. I can live with that. And we're now moving on to turn. Okay, so now we're in the middle of 4. These guys assaulted my Sliggers and wiped them out. The can is still holding up those guys. So these guys have to see the reserve roll on my truck. Finally comes in. These guys fall back. 7, so they're still on the table. Okay, so that's really all that's going on. That's really all he's got left is what's over there. And we're moving on to the bottom of turn 4. Okay, so we're at the bottom of 4. Between the 2 units, the Ludas, the Shooters, and Assault actually wiped out the Terminators to a man. The can is still holding those guys up. My truck finally came on to take that objective. And the Knobs are running to take that objective, and we move on to turn 5.
If I would have shot more.
Well, I'm putting out, between 20 and 60 Slink 7 shots a turn.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, we're at the bottom of turn 5, and that's it. That was a tabling on between shooting and assaulting. Wiped out those guys. Knobs had that objective. Truck has that objective, but it doesn't matter. There's no chaos left on the table. So it's another big win for the Orks, which is quite surprising, actually. I was expecting to have a lot tougher game against 32 Terminators. So that's it. That's it for this week. 2,000 points, Orks versus Chaos. Okay, here we are. Here's the map. And the Chaos player was right next to me, so I only need to roll a 3 to take over that tile on 2 dice. And I get it. So that's another tile for me. There's the map. There's my command bastion and my manufacturing forum. So that's it. I've taken another tile and another successful week of Planetary. Hey, let's take a quick tour of what else is going on around here tonight.
Everybody's dying. I'm going to use the psychic power because I got no shit today. There we go. He's going to use
Marines on Marines. Blue Marines on Green Marines.
Oh, he's going to use the full one. Bionics.
Whole lot of railguns. Whole lot of railguns.
Yeah. I love my railguns. Bringing 6 next time.
Money is never enough.
Yes.
There's a Planetary Empire. Space Wolves on some Tyranids. Some interesting looking.
Getting there, man. It just takes a while.
Is that an actual GW model, or is that something? Or is that a Forge roll?
Balrog wings off Balrog, and then the hive turned without his legs. Kept the legs off, where his tail stops and the next mark joins into it, and the green stuff all the way around and left it.
Flying flyrant with a snake tail. Now that's awesome. That's a cool looking model. And a Farsight Enclave versus Orks.
How appropriate.
Yes, how appropriate. Oh, that's right. They got preferred enemy against Orks.
Excuse me for a minute.
His whole army's got preferred enemy.
Oh, his whole army?
Yeah.
Much better now.
Yeah, so his whole army gets preferred enemy versus Orks. No, he forgot his.
Nice. Nice.
I need finish this.
Guard on Eldar action. And some guard on. And you're playing with the new decks, right?
No.
No?
I have 5 units. That's the old decks. Yeah, I'm getting my ass kicked and he has not one tank. Everything's got a fucking 3+ invulnerable.
How?
Camo cloaks and stealth, dude.
Oh.
Like, seriously, I'm like, hey, I just did 9 wounds on a guard squad. Oh, wait, everything's a 3+ invulnerable. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
It's alright.
Got some Blood Angels on Salamanders over here.
Well, that's basically what you need for your team if you're going to get across.
Gotta love those old school tanks. So this was some wolves on Marines, huh?
Marines for the win.
Alright, so it's game over?
I am Terminators.
Yeah, 1 second.
Forgot.